When companies are trying to reduce material cost volatility as part of their operation strategy, one of the key elements that they can use is working with the suppliers, specifically auto-replenishment systems. Auto-replenishment systems are mechanisms that automatically order materials for you or have the supplier automatically provide those materials without you having to plan and execute purchase orders. The two most common auto-replenishment systems are vendor-managed inventory and Kanban. In vendor-managed inventory, the supplier comes on site, assesses your current inventory levels, and orders more. In many cases, they will actually deliver that and put it into the racks or bins or other inventory locations. They then send you a bill. When I talk to companies about using vendor-managed inventory, many of them seem hesitant. And when I ask why, it comes down to an issue of they don't trust that the supplier won't overfill the bins. Of course, I ask the question, if you don't trust your supplier, why are you even doing business with them in the first place? If you can establish a level of trust and bring that supplier in-house, you save a lot. Number one is they can plan better for what your inventory is, thus reducing their costs. And oftentimes they will pass that on to you. Number two, you don't have to issue as many purchase orders, which is a cost savings. Number three, you may not even need to receive it, which is a cost savings. And number four, you don't need to handle it. The vendor does all of the handling. I actually have some companies that when they get the invoice for those parts, the invoice simply lists a dollar amount. It comes in maybe every other week or even once a month, which also significantly reduces the effort. All the way around, vendor-managed inventory systems can be a significant win for both you and the supplier, and thus reduce costs. The other tool that can be used are Kanban systems. Kanban is a card or signal or trigger for something to happen. In the Kanban systems, the empty box is what actually issues the order to the supplier. I know of companies where that order is actually issued by the people in the shipping department and not in purchasing. Again, a reduction of the effort that it takes to keep the inventory moving. I've found with both vendor-managed inventory and Kanban systems that oftentimes you can almost guarantee that you will never run out of parts, and yet your inventory turns will be very high. It's truly a win-win, both for you and the supplier. These two tools can be very, very powerful, and I would encourage you to use them as part of a successful operations strategy.